Hello, everyone. Welcome to our project presentation. We are excited to introduce a grading system. Our system is designed to eliminate or solve the problem of manual grading calculations by introducing an automatic way or automated way to deal with this problem. Well, our target audience include teachers, lecturers, educational administrators who needs an efficient way of calculating student grades. I am Edusafu Joshua, and I will leave the rest to my mate to continue.
The main menu is the heart of our smart grading system, and we have 6 options in our main menu. We'll be exploring those systems one after the other. Our first option is the option to set maximum scores for quizzes, assignments, and exams. We also have the next option to add students as well as their scores, and the option to delete records in case a student drops out of the class or is no longer available in the classroom. We also have the option to edit student data. We have the option to generate a transcript. And finally, we do have the option to exit the main menu in the system. Now, you notice how the main menu validates inputs. This is because the main menu only accepts a data type of integers. And as such, if you were to input anything apart from an integer, you will be asked to re-enter a prompt. A prompt will be given to you to re-enter the correct input. And that's is the end of our main menu exploration.
Thank you, Caleb. Not all classrooms use the same grading scale. Now, with Smart Grade, teachers and lecturers can adjust maximum scores to fit their needs. For example, let's say quizzes are out of 50 points instead of 100. The system recalculates percentages automatically, so final grades stay accurate. It even enforces rules like no negative scores or values over 1,000. This flexibility is key for real-world use. And now, let's add some students.
Okay, so continuing from Sasa, now let's add students to the system. You realize that when you add it to the system, the system also generates IDs and ensures that there are no blank names or invalid scores. For example, if you have to enter 105, you realize that the system rejects it because the quiz is set to a score of 100. So 105 is above 100, so it will reject it. And what if you make a mistake while going through this process? Don't worry, because Nikwe will show us how to edit the data.
Thank you, Speaker 4. That's my colleague Kakra. So actually in a robot, entering data digitally, typos actually happen. And here is how Smart Grade lets you edit or delete records. So firstly, we'll fix a student's exam score, say from 85 to 90. See, the system updates all calculations instantly. Deleting is just as easy. It shows a preview before confirming, so you never lose a data accidentally. Now that we've managed our data, I will let my colleague also to come and continue with the rest of how our smart grade system works.
Thanks, Nikwe. My name is Akoli, and I'll be taking us through how to generate a comprehensive transcript. The system calculates weighted grades, converts them to letters, and formats everything into a clear report. Over here, we notice how it breaks down each component. The quizzes take 20%, the assignments take 30%, and exams take 50%. It gives teachers full transparency. The A to F scale is applied automatically, but educators can customize thresholds in the code. This is grading simplified. Now let's peek under the hood. Adon, kindly tell us about the code.
All right. So at the core of this program, the main code behind it, Smart Grade uses a student struct, a structure to store the names, the scores, and the grades. So we organize all the students' data in a vector, which makes it easy to add the data, edit it, or delete records. So this vector here is an array of the object students, which help us to easily add the students' data to the vector. And so encapsulation also is used here. It keeps the data safe. And so this struct student here is only accessible by methods such as calculate grades. And this design ensures that the data and the integrity are kept safe while remaining scalable at the same time. And so Margaret will explain the grading logic of the code.
Grade setup. The magic happens in calculate grades. It converts raw scores to percentages and also applies customizable weights. Example is the exams count for 50% and also assigns letter grades based on thresholds. This method is designed for extensibility. You could easily add new grading schemes later. All right, so finally, Hanif will wrap up with future plans.
Thank you. To recap, smart grade automates grade calculations. It also validates inputs to prevent errors. It also generates professional transcripts. What's next? We'd love to add a graphical interface for easier use, database integration to save long-term records, support for alternate grading systems. Thanks for watching.